Hey Gilbert, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and a few days ago I spoke with Kim and she requested this video for you. And so today we're going to go over just a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's really going to help with your online presence and getting more of those organic leads. It's important to know that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can actually capture those leads. So we're here on your website. You do have a separate page for every one of your services, which is awesome. That's exactly what you want. Every single one of these pages have to have their own original content and their own keywords that are local keywords. One of the things I've noticed is that you have a repetition of keywords that you're trying to target on multiple pages. And you can't do that because what happens is keyword cannibalization. And so when that happens, even though you should be ranking for it, you're either not going to be indexed or you're going to be indexed, but you're not actually going to be seen where you should be. So every page has to have original content and their own local buyer intent keywords. A local buyer intent keyword are the keywords people are actively searching for these services here that you're offering, but it's going to have a location attached to it. So it would be like Billings board up services, Billings water remediation, Billings mold removal, and that type of thing. But there's different variations of that. So you do need to have do your keyword research so that you're capturing all of the relevant local buyer intent keywords. Let's see what else we have here. Good. You have interlinking pages to your service pages, so that's good. That does help with your SEO. Little bit of content here. Nope. Okay, so your homepage needs a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content. And that content needs to be focused around your business and services using those local buyer intent keywords. Your homepage should be like a mini summary of every one of these services and maybe even a little bit about your business. But it needs to have the 1,000 to 1,500 words, which is 250 words for every local buyer intent keyword that you're going to target. And then each of these service pages will have their own unique content with their own keywords separate from the keywords you're using on this homepage. And now if you're servicing outside of Billings, you also need to consider having service area pages. Those are going to be really critical if you want to be found for your services in any of those other communities. And the service pages should be, service area pages, excuse me, would be like mini home pages, but with their own unique content and their own unique keywords specific to that city and these services. Now, Google has robots called crawlers that go and index each of these pages looking for that original content and keywords so they can rank you and put you in front of your customers. If we take a look at your top competitor, we have Newman Restoration. They have a great looking website. They have the separate pages for their various services. They are missing the boat when it comes to their service area pages. Although they have service area pages, it is just a duplication of the homepage and switching out the location, and that actually doesn't help them, so they're not getting indexed properly and they are not being found in those communities. So it is important to have the service area pages, but that it be done correctly. Otherwise, you're wasting your money. So they do have a little bit of content here. on their homepage, but not enough. So you would have to have more content than they have. And you do need to focus in on those local buyer intent keywords rather than the national keywords that you're currently focused on. Because national keywords are going to give you a false metrics. They're going to, if you do rank those national keywords to the first page, you're going to get people from all over the country on your website, and they're not going to convert into customers because you can't help them. So you need to focus on those local keywords, and then you're going to have to support it with your website with SEO, because a website without it isn't going to be found online. So if we look here, you have a rating of a 4 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. That's 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. Not all are created equal, so you need to make sure you're only going after the authoritative links that are related to your industry and that are do follows. And Google only is going to give you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything else, Google is going to look at as spam. But if we look here, only 35 of yours are do follows, which means only 35 of those backlinks are helping your website. You have been indexed for 180 keywords, and you are getting about 140 people to your website. But unfortunately, most of those people are national. You have your brand here, which is also a national keyword. Even though branding is important, most of your customers are not going to be coming for the brand. They're going to be coming for the service, and that's what you need to focus on. These national keywords, even near me keywords, are still national. You don't want to use those. You want local buyer intent keywords like this. But as you can see, as I mentioned before, these keywords, sorry about that, these keywords here are on multiple pages. So you're running into problems here, not showing up where you should be because the keyword is being cannibalized. So you definitely want to work on all these keywords. All of these are national. If we look at your competitor, they have a poor rating of a 6 with over 4,000 backlinks, which just goes to show you that not all are created equal. While you do need more than your competitors, you need better quality than your competitors. But because only 65 of these are do follows, you only have to beat their 65 links in quantity as well as quality. But they've been indexed for over 800 keywords, and they're getting 137 people to their website that are local versus your national. So it is going to be really important to work on those strategies. And the last part is this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3, which you guys are for billings, but you want to make sure that you are for all of your relevant keywords and service areas, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So when you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. In order to be in the top 3, there's several factors, including your website performance. But the most important is your citations. That's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and Glassdoor. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow all of these tips I've provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for all of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.